Okay, on this video, I want to talk to you about problems. Now, we all have them. Problems are a part of life. You can't escape them. It's not the fact that you're trying to avoid them, it's trying to reduce them, preempt them, and solve them when they arrive. That's what problems are there for. They're designed to test us, to improve us, to allow us the opportunity to make ourselves better. So the last thing you want to be doing is running away from problems. Yes, you do all you can to avoid them. And yes, you make sure that you're not creating problems for yourself in what you do or what you don't do, what you say or what you don't say, how you behave or how you don't behave. I'm sure you understand that. But what we're talking about here is the problems that you have that come along, that life throws at you, and you're given the opportunity to solve. Well, my view of problems are like this. Don't make them personal. It's never about you. It's always about how you respond. You know, there's an old saying that you can't control the wind, but you can control the sails. And that's very, very true. So it's never about you, so don't take it personally. The last thing you need to do when a problem arises is blame yourself in some way. Like it was your fault or something that you did wrong. Okay, maybe you could have improved things earlier on or changed things earlier on, made different decisions or different distinctions, etc. But here you are right now. You have this problem and now you have to solve it. So don't take it personally. Let it empower you to say, right, okay, this problem is here to give me an opportunity to improve myself, to take my life, to take my experiences, to take my skills to the next level. Number two, don't make it pervasive. What that means is that some people, when they have a problem, the effects that the problem has upon them then filters out into other aspects of their lives. So they start off with one problem, and then before you know where they are, they have lots and lots of other problems because they make it pervasive. It's affecting everything around them. So let's isolate it. Isolate the problem to where it needs to be and focus your attention on that. Don't start taking it personally and then having that affect your behavior, and then all of a sudden you start to find other things going wrong and it starts to generate and attract other problems. Let's keep focused on the solution that we have to provide to solve the problem that we have. And the other thing is don't see it as permanent. There's no such thing as a permanent problem usually. See it as temporary. Because problems have a timeline. They have a beginning, they have a middle, and they have an ending. And of course, it's up to you to find out or create when that ending is going to be through the solution that you're going to look for to generate, to create, and to implement. So don't see things as permanent. See it as temporary. The problems that you're having right now, in whatever shape or form they might be, are going to be temporary. And also see it as an opportunity for you to grow and for you to learn. There's an old saying that life doesn't happen to us, it happens for us. So when you have a problem, again, don't see it as being something that is beyond you. Don't see the problem as being bigger than you. See yourself being bigger than the problem. You have the ability to be able to solve it. And if you can't solve it then back away. Step back. Think about it. Allow it to settle. Think about the possible solutions and think about the possible options as well. And also think about how you communicate the problem to yourself. If you start saying negative things like, why does this always happen to me? Or why are these things continually happening? You start to get disresourceful. And no problem will be solved in a disresourceful state. So in order for you to solve your problems, you've got to make sure that you are as resourceful as humanly possible. And that means changing your state, asking different questions, stepping back perhaps, looking at things from a different perspective. These things will give you the information and the distinctions you need to make the problem easier for you to be able to handle. So to summarize then, there's no problem that's going to happen to you that you do not have the ability to handle. You're bigger than anything that could ever happen to you, no matter how big the problem. You have the ability to solve that problem. You just need to reach inside, get resourceful, and find the solution that you're looking for. So I hope these few tips have helped. Now go out and solve some problems. you know they are there for you.